Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Milo Never Drop here, coming back at you guys with another video. Today, we're just gonna be reflecting on the England 2-1 loss to Argentina in the World Cup semifinals. Just getting some thoughts out. To be honest with y'all, I haven't really done much planning for this video. It's currently like 1:45 in the morning. Couldn't sleep, to be honest with you guys. Just so many thoughts swirling around my head, and too much heartbreak weighing on me. I just couldn't close my eyes, so I thought I might as well take a little nice walk and let you guys know how I'm feeling and my thoughts on what this loss means for me, the team, and the nation and the world, to be honest with you guys. So let me just speak from the heart here. This was an extremely heartbreaking loss. Not only because of the fashion in which we lost, which of course was going up early and then bottling it by absolutely parking the bus. I mean, classic England, classic Southgate ball. Even though it wasn't even Southgate, and just kind of letting the nation know, ain't nothing ever gonna change, bro. Nothing's gonna change, man. We're stuck, man. We're stuck with an England team, and that doesn't want to come to play when the lights are bright. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just extremely difficult, to have that weigh down on your minds all the time, and be a burden on your heart going forward. Because if there's no hope, what do you play for, man? What do you play for? Because to be honest with you guys, this was a good England team. Second most valuable team behind France in terms of transfer market worth. We had optimism too, bringing in Thomas Tuchel, who of course probably gonna get sacked. Maybe not. I think a lot of fans are calling for him to get sacked given how he managed the match, but that's another issue. And there was the optimism, and of course just the talent on paper. And then we got Harry Kane, Ballon d'Or front runner. You've got Jude. I mean, of course he wasn't in the best form for club, but man, we could tell from the beginning of the tournament Jude was here to play, because Jude always shows up for England, right? He's like low-key our only guy that maybe isn't cursed, or maybe he is cursed because he's part of the team, but at least he plays well, man. You know what I'm saying? At least he gets on the stat sheet. You know what I'm saying? But I just think it's clear from today that there are dark forces at work in the world right now. Dark forces. And I think, like, man, I think it's gonna be tough. I think it's gonna be tough because there's just something there, something intangible, something that you can't really describe, you can't really touch, you can't see, and people will call you crazy if you bring it up, but there's just something lingering that England can't seem to get over, man. And I don't know what it is, but it's weighing heavy on me now, and it's really poisoning my thoughts, and it's poisoning my livelihood, man. And I can just tell. I think what I realized today, you know what I'm saying? If England can't break this curse, man, it means I'm cursed forever. You know what I'm saying? And it means all our fans are cursed forever. I thought I just saw a skunk. Kind of freaked out. Man, this loss really changed me, bro. Like, to be honest, I don't think I'm ever going to be the same after this loss. This was the moment when I realized that new managers aren't going to change this. You know what I'm saying? New traditions, optimism among the fans, new wonder kids, new talent, new tactics. It's not gonna change it, bro. It's just something in the cultural. It's something in the cultural DNA of this team. And man, and I think all y'all, you know, all y'all viewers out there who devote your life to a team and really follow a team with a lot of passion, y'all understand, man, when a team is cursed, you're cursed too. And I can confidently say, man, I'm cursed. You want to know why? You ever look at yourself in the mirror and you say, man, what happened to me? What happened to my life? There was so much potential, so much hope, and so much to strive for. And you look back on your failures and all the things that have happened to you in life, and you say, man, why did that happen? Why did that happen? And why did it happen to me? I did my best. I did everything that was asked of me. I put my best foot forward. And it was just like the universe fated me to end up this way. And I think what you gotta do is you gotta look at yourself and say, hey, maybe I'm cursed. You know what I'm saying? Maybe England's cursed and so am I. Maybe we're both cursed. And maybe that curse is the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that curse is the thing that's holding us back from performing under the bright lights. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that curse is the thing that kind of forces us to, or not forces us, but kind of leads us to cling on to the insignificant things that don't really matter. For example, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Who was the player that I fell in love with the most during this tournament? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It was Jed Spence. Jed Spence really caught my eye this tournament. Not because he was the best player on the pitch at all times. No. It was because of his comeback story. Right? He was getting yelled at by Tuchel. He was having some shocking performances, but he got his second chance, and man, even though we lost, Jed Spence had a masterclass today. He was probably our best player today, not gonna lie. But the problem is, that's not what we can be focusing on. It's not about the what ifs. It's not about the small victories. No, a loss is a loss, and a Jed Spence masterclass is not going to change that, because we need an England masterclass to win. So, when you look at yourself, in your reflection at night, and you think, man, what's happened to me? What's come of my life? But at least I did this, right? At least I had this, or at least I can celebrate the little things. Nah, man, that's not what it is. So what I realize is that, man, I gotta change something, man. Because I think if England's ever gonna win the tournament, man, if England's gonna ever win a trophy, it has to come from the fans. And it has to come from that cultural DNA. It has to come from that, it has to come from the love and the kind of the manifestation of the fans, if that makes sense. So I think what I'm gonna have to do, man, is I'm gonna have to retreat into my little cavern, my little cave for the next few weeks. I'm gonna have to really sit down, and I'm gonna have to become the thinker, bro. You know what I'm saying? What is the thinker? Well, the thinker is just an individual who really thinks about thought all the time, and thereby has nothing to think about except thought itself. A thinker is somebody who devotes his life to acquiring knowledge and pursuing intellect and this and that, right? And that's what I realized, man. I can't let the world get the best of me. I can't let this curse get the best of me. You know what I'm saying? When I'm, you know, when I'm listening to this propaganda every day, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's good enough that we finished in the semis. We got to celebrate the little wins. Hey, you know, Harry Kane went ghost, you know? Hey, 7 or 8 of our starting 11 went ghost. Hey, but at least we had a Jet Spence masterclass. Hey, at least we had 1 goal. Hey, at least Messi didn't score. That's not what's relevant, bro. That's not what's relevant. Hey, you know, at least I got this job and not that job. Or hey, at least I got, you know what I'm saying, at least I got the B team but not the A team. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, that's not good enough. You gotta be the best. So that's why I realized, man, you know, that's why I realized I gotta kill the old me, bro. I gotta kill the old me. And I gotta spend a few months, a few weeks, maybe weeks, months, years, whatever it is, bro. I gotta spend this next era, this next period, this next, you know, extended downtime, really thinking and really kind of conjuring up a new persona and manifesting my ideals and you know, kind of just procuring a new cultural zeitgeist and refurbishing my DNA. And I know this sounds abstract. I know it sounds abstract, but I'm telling you, it starts with me and it starts with all the fans. And if we do this, maybe not by 2028, maybe not 2030, maybe not 2032, but one day we're going to get that tournament, because it's not about the team, it's not about the manager, it's about the whole. It's about the people. It's about, but not just the people when I say that, it's about the nation as a whole. It's about everything that happens within the nation, the cumulative kind of sum of the geopolitics, the people, the culture, the economy, the you know, the sports culture, the music. You feel me? Like, all those things, they make a team that wins, man. Not just the players. That's what I realized. So basically to cap this video off, I'm gonna just say new videos will be coming soon. I'll be detailing this process. You know, I'm looking into what, you know, videos we're gonna make for the upcoming club soccer season, so Premier League, La Liga, etc. New videos unrelated to football will be coming as well. Y'all stay tuned for that. But, you know, if I can leave y'all with one word of advice, I'd say it's not good enough to clean up the rough edges. It's not good enough to take the small victories. It's not good enough to take baby steps. No, you got to take a step back, realize that the reason you're not accomplishing your goals is because you are fundamentally flawed. Not because you just weren't close enough this time. Not because you got unlucky. No, it's a systematic thing. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I'm gonna wrap up this walk home. Hopefully get some sleep now that I've kind of vented these thoughts to you guys and really put my thoughts out into speaking form. And catch you guys later. I'll never job out.